me tell you something, Laura. You can't defend your family from now to tomorrow. But when you stand up to tell me that my daughter that I had issues with during pregnancy and almost died. So when you sit down there to say you want to slap me, I would kill for my daughter. I've done nothing to your sister. And if I want to insult her, I will insult her. If she has the balls, she should face me.
My sister is my sister.
I don't bloody care. My child is my child. Fine, thank you. Don't bring it up. And if you ever tell me you're going to slap me again, I will lose it with you.
Man. This weekend was intense. I'm talking about drama all the way from the Real Housewives of Lagos on Showmax straight up to social media. Social media was on fire over the weekend. It was insane, it was intense, it was crazy. I mean, if you all watched episode 3 of the Real Housewives of Lagos, then you would totally relate with what I'm talking about. I mean, it wasn't just some savage back-to-back between Caroline and Laura's sister, Linda Ikeji, the blogger. It was also some crazy levels of dragging of Linda and Laura, yes, all together on Twitter. People were completely disgusted and, of course, displeased with Laura's attitude, yes, the things she said towards Caroline. And so guys, it was crazy all through the weekend. There's a lot to unpack on this video. I'm going to be sharing every single details of the receipts that were posted online, people's reactions to the entire drama on Showmax, yes, on the Real Housewives of Lagos on Showmax, and on social media. But before I continue, let me first of all welcome all of you back to my YouTube channel. You're welcome back. My name is Glory Elijah. This is Frankly Speaking with Glory. I am the girl with the tea. Yes, the tea. And the tea of this video is quite hot. So just take a sit, chill, relax, watch to the end of this video. And of course, go ahead, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below as we start. So, episode 3 of the Real Housewives of Lagos dropped on Friday. Yes, on Friday specifically. And the reactions that followed that episode, it was insane. People were angry. I was upset. And of course, I saw most of the comments of those people who were castigating me for dragging Laura. A lot of people were actually offended. And I'm wondering, like, okay, was I supposed to be applauding Laura for all the nasty things that she said about Chioma and Caroline? What exactly were people expecting me to do? I mean, when I did that video, when I did the review of that episode 3, I put a disclaimer out there that, listen, I am not sure if all of these things are actually real, if they happen in reality, or if it's just basically scripted for the sake of entertainment, to make the show more dramatic, to draw more traffic to the show. Well, I mean, guys, we got our answers over the weekend as Linda Ikeji and Laura decided to respond back to that episode, yes, and Caroline as well did not keep quiet. She did not stay silent at all. She also reciprocated the gesture by also responding back to the savage remarks made by Linda Ikeji, that's Laura's sister. So apparently, Linda Ikeji had also watched that particular episode, probably to support her sister Laura or to probably fish out content for her blog. Yes, because she's a blogger. But then she did not find it funny at all. She did not find the altercation between Caroline and Laura funny at all, especially because of the admissions, or should I say submissions or revelations that Caroline had made, especially with regards to her. And we all know that Caroline would not have broached that conversation if Laura had not used that as a line of attack at her. Because of course we saw how Laura was giving Caroline attitude, saying a lot of things about, oh, I would have slapped Caroline if I was at the beach, hangout, blah blah blah. And then when asked what exactly did Caroline do to you, she decided to say, oh, you said things about my sister Linda Ikeji. And that was where Caroline had lost it. If you forgot, guys, let's just have a quick recap about it.
Was Carol on, do you know what? You can have a blog but don't hurt people. Part of the reasons why my marriage broke was because of Linda. I reached out to her. She did not care. I have court papers. She did not care. Linda lied about my age. I reached out to her. Linda wrote that my daughter was for another man. I reached out to her. She did not care. And you sit down here to defend your family. I respect your sister so much. I love her so much. But I don't fully understand why she hates me.
So Linda Ikeji had taken to her page on Instagram to submit a very lengthy response to all the things that Caroline said. I'm just going to go ahead and read it out quickly. So she wrote, just to set the record straight, because people like to believe these things, especially when a celebrity makes the claim. In its 16 years of blogging, Linda Ikeji blog never ever, in cap locks, wrote that Caroline Danjuma's daughter is not for her husband. Not only didn't Linda Ikeji blog write this, no other blog in Nigeria or beyond wrote this. If this was a story written by Linda Ikeji blog, a lot of other blogs would have carried it. There is no such story online on the thousands of blogs that exist in Nigeria. This is a story that was never written about Caroline Danjuma. It doesn't exist, period. Feel free to Google it. You see that part where she mentioned Google? That was where another line of dragging started from, but let me just finish reading this one. This story was completely made up by Caroline Danjuma, or she could have seen it as a comment made by anonymous commenters on my blog or any other blog, but this story was never written about her. Other than calling her daughter adorable, we never wrote anything else about her. Yes, we did write about Caroline's age controversy when she came out some years ago to claim she was 27. Many people didn't believe her, and that was the angle of our story. It wasn't written with malice. Two things that we want to make clear. Everyone who knows Caroline Danjuma knows she blames everyone else for the demise of her marriage. It's never a fault or the fault of her ex. Even in the so-called reality show, another cast member said she lied when she said Linda Ikeji blog contributed to the end of her marriage, and mentioned another cast member who Caroline has for years blamed, for the end of our marriage. We hope the show airs that episode. Guys, let me pause for a second and breathe. Wait. Did Linda Ikeji just give us spoilers? Spoiler alert, that Caroline also blamed another cast member for the end of our marriage. Guys, the question is, who could it be? Could it be Iyabo Ojo? Could it be Lawani, that's Tiannah? Because guys, for real, if it is any of those two women, this show, this is the Real Housewives of Lagos. It means that the drama we saw in episode 3 is just the beginning. I'm waiting for the drama. But all of these things that Linda Ikeji is writing, there are castigations on it. Yes, there were attacks on it, but let me just finish reading up her own response. It was only recently in a post on Instagram in 2022, that's this year, that Caroline finally blamed herself for the end of her marriage. I didn't see that post. I'm going to have to look for it. Secondly, Caroline has told everyone that cares to listen that she adores and respects Linda Ikeji and doesn't understand why Linda doesn't like her. Linda has absolutely nothing against Caroline Danjuma. She just doesn't know her. You see that part that Linda Ikeji wrote, I'm sorry to say, but I just felt like that was lame. I felt like Linda just shot herself in the leg, because how can you be writing about someone for the past 16 years or more and you claim you don't know the person? Like, seriously, you've been doing your research about this person's life, this person's family, you've been writing about this person's marriage, divorce, the person's age, the person's name, and you say you don't know the person. Linda Ikeji, God forgive you. But let me just conclude with what she wrote here, that finally, we asked Caroline to please screen grab the page where Linda Ikeji blog or any other blog in Nigeria ever wrote that her daughter isn't for her husband. It's news to everyone today because it was never written. Guys, guess what? You see that last paragraph in Linda Ikeji's statement? That was what completely triggered the netizens, internet users of Nigeria. People lost their shit. People went crazy. People started attacking that Linda, you are a bloody liar. That was what they were saying. No, not me, because guys, I don't know if it was true or not. But people were really attacking her, saying that she was a bloody liar because she actually wrote that story and she carried it on her head for weeks, for months, that she wrote about it over and over again, that it could have been possible that after the Real Housewives of Lagos episode 3 was shot, yes, after they finished the filming and everything, it could have been possible that Laura had actually informed her sister ahead of time so that her sister could delete that story from her blog. Guys, I don't know, but a lot of people who were commenting on both pages, that's Linda's post and Caroline's post, they were claiming that Linda actually did what Caroline claimed that she did, that Linda actually accused Caroline of not being, or rather the daughter not belonging to Caroline's husband, as at that time Caroline was still married to Danjuma. So guys, it was messy. But guess what? Caroline did not keep quiet. She actually gave a clapback as well. Caroline responded with, Linda Ikeji, here you go again, writing episodes. When it comes to your image, you write episodes. I will not take back my words. As usual, and again, you have chosen to use your blog to make me look stupid. I have been quiet concerning you for 14 years. It takes a strong woman to be quiet against a bully for 14 years of being bullied. Any media can take down any post they put up on the internet, which is actually true, guys. I mean, if you write something on your blog post, you can delete it. She continued to write that, I spoke my truth and my God will serve you in a million folds, Linda Ikeji. You were one of my pains. Even when I reached out to you countless times, you mocked me. Those pains you caused me, you will feel it a million times. It has been 2 months since we shot that episode. You have done your homework. Now, what Caroline was explaining was that, guys, that episode 3 was shot about 2 months ago. So it could be possible that just as people who are patrons of Linda Ikeji's blogs and followers of Caroline Danjuma said or posited that Linda Ikeji could have possibly taken down the post. Guys, I do not know, but I want you all to know that it's possible for someone to actually lie, and it's also possible for someone to also take down a post from their website or from their channel or from their social media pages. It's very, very possible, or they could even archive it. Yes, trust me, it's possible. However, whilst these people were going at each other, Laura decided to also give her own response to the drama. I mean, this response came in on Saturday morning. So she wrote, this morning, I woke up a little sad when I saw Linda Ikeji blog official statement refuting the claims Caroline made. I should have told you all, Caroline was lying yesterday, that's on Friday, but I didn't want to escalate anything really. I knew Caroline was off all through the night, but I refused to cut her or talk back. Not because I couldn't defend my family, but she was talking about a child. Children are off limits for me. I asked my sister about these stories and we Googled them, but nothing came up. You guys need to know Caroline Lone. I can't say anything about the show because, of course, I signed a contract, but it will make all sense soon. Guys, when I saw this Laura's part, you know, when Laura said, I asked my sister. To be very honest, guys, be very honest though. Listen, this is my perspective. You know, I've been reading these 3 people's responses. Let me give my own perspective because it went back and forth. It continued on and on and on. I mean, Linda Ikeji was posting screenshots, but sadly, Caroline could not post screenshots. But what she had as an alibi were the people who actually saw those stories, who claimed they saw those stories those years ago, that they believed that Linda Ikeji had actually deleted the stories because she knew what was going to happen. She knew that Laura had possibly informed her that, oh, Caroline is going to expose you, go ahead and delete it. So it was all chaotic. But guys, this is my own response to all of these things. Laura saying that she would have attacked, or rather responded and said that Caroline was lying. I said, nah. Laura is not one to be quiet about things that actually bother her, especially when it comes to family, as she claimed on the show that she's obsessed with her sister and she's willing to ride or die for her sister. So I think if really Caroline was lying, at that point in time, she should have gone ahead to fire back, but then she chose to be quiet. And I don't want to believe that the organizers of the show actually told her to be quiet and not to defend her sister. It doesn't really make sense. I mean, the show wants drama, right? The organizers, the makers of the show, they want drama. So why would they tell Laura not to interrupt Caroline at all? Why would they tell her not to say anything? I mean, she would have said something, right? So why did she not counter back at Caroline on that particular episode? Why did she have to wait till after the episode had been aired 2 months later? Yes, of course, to come and start telling us that, oh, she would have countered back, but because kids are involved. Even when she was trying to explain herself to Toyin and to Iyabo Ojo, she was saying that, oh, she's going to apologize about the child's part, but not the other things. And I'm like, It doesn't really make sense. It does not really add up at all. Now, the drama did not end there, as there were more responses from Linda Ikeji and Caroline. But there were two more responses that actually hit the nail on the head from both parties. Yes. So, Caroline's response to Linda had been in this format. If Laura did not mention your name, I would have been quiet till death. There are battles you let God handle for you. Celebrities know media can also take down articles they posted long time ago on the internet. Linda Ikeji, you are a bully. Always been and always will be. You can't break me anymore. Out of 1,000 journalists and bloggers, I chose your name. I am sorry, it's not too big for you to say. As a narcissist that you are, Linda, I don't expect you to be remorseful. You are not a credible blogger. You derive joy from the pains of other women, only loyal to those that give you money. Rest in pieces, Linda. The last time I checked, I don't come on social media, or I have never come on social media to blame anyone for my marriage breakup before now. I always defended my ex. I remember when I wrote all men cheat and he should be left alone. I was blasted for defending him. I will never wash my marital issues in public. Linda, the money you just found, use it to wash yourself clean. As a mother, be good to people. It brings blessings. Take your L. You will never shut me up again. That article was written during David's issue. Remember, you carried it on your head like gala without reaching out to me as a professional that you should be. I am the one you bullied. I remember every hurt you caused. From calling me a gold digger, writing I got married to my forefathers, when the women came attacking me on my page, you, Linda, reached out to them. You used your blog to assist mistresses to shade me. Guys, hold on. Hey. Writing long articles in their defense, we went back and forth concerning my own age till I served you court papers. When you did a program on Tonto's surgery, you put my picture, only me, beside Tonto, writing I denied having plastic surgery. I was the only one you posted beside Tonto. In your email, you said you needed proof to pull down the article. Proof to show I never did surgery before you pulled down the hurtful article. You called my lawyer's names in that email. It was during David's issue you went mad and laid claims I dated the late Tagbo and my child was his. I was the only one you said those things to. Guys, this is a lot. This is a lot. So I'm just gonna go ahead and read Linda Ikeji's one. She wrote, "Dear Caroline, your bold-faced lies are hilarious and probably does not deserve a response, but we will address you one last time. These stories you claim we wrote about you, where is it on the internet?" That's the question that she's asking now. A blog would write that you are a gold digger and married your forefathers. Lol, you are hilarious. Not only didn't LIB write anything like this, no other blog did. Where's the record of these stories online? You say we deleted them? How? From our blog and all the other blogs that would have carried the story from us, nobody has the power to completely scrub out a story online. Do you own Google? Okay, well, that's what Linda is saying. She continued by writing, you also said we gave our platform to your ex-husband's mistresses to troll you, and we wrote articles in defense of these mistresses? Lol, please make this make sense. Who are your ex-husband's mistresses? We are supposed to know them. Where are these articles? These are questions that Linda Ikeji is asking from her response. She went for that to write, the most you can claim is that you read these as comments on blogs and it hurt your feelings and you directed your anger towards the owners of the platforms. Hearing Linda Ikeji, which to be honest is understandable. Now to your papers from your lawyers years ago. Swipe to see. She actually posted screenshots of the papers from the lawyers. We did a light-hearted story comparing your former body to a more rounded and fuller body. We even called you gorgeous. Where's the malice in that? Doing your body up is not a bad thing. Most ladies have or want to do it. Even Linda herself. Okay. And to your screen grab, yes, that's the screenshots that Caroline posted on her own page. That is not our blog or style of writing. and all and every story about the late Tagbo and yourself on blogs was long after your marriage had ended. And we never ever put your daughter and him in the same article. If you're wondering who Tagbo is, Tagbo was one of Davido's very good friends. They had gone out to drink. So the story went that he drank 30 shots of tequila and he died of, is it I don't know, is it claustrophobia inside the car? Guys, I don't know how true that is, but that was a story. And then another story that followed up was that Caroline at that time was actually dating the young man before he died. So it was all scandalous, guys. But let's not go into that. Let's complete Linda Ikeji's own response. She wrote, please stop with the lies and take responsibility for your own actions and decisions. We've been blogging for nearly 16 years and we plan to be around for 200 more years, like many news articles. Peace and love to everyone, especially those who need it. God. These are very, very deep issues, guys. I don't even know what to say. And I'm finding it really difficult to even say anything on this matter because I did not really follow all these people's scandals that time. I mean, I was seeing the stories online, I was reading about it, but I was not fully invested in it. I did not know that it was really that deep. I did not even know that Caroline even went as far as reaching out to Linda, even begging for a reconciliation or something. And I'm wondering, like, wow, did they really get to that extent? But you know what, guys? This was a drama that unfolded over the weekend, and one thing or two things that I'm actually really very interested in is the part where Linda mentioned in her statements that one or two of the cast members also castigated Caroline, and one of them was also accused by Caroline as being responsible for the breakup of her marriage. Guys, I cannot wait to see that episode because trust me, if that episode exists, it means that there's actually more drama yet to be unfolded from the Real Housewives of Lagos. However, I would love to know your thoughts about this one, as I have asked you guys already. Who do you think is lying? Do you think Caroline is lying? Do you think Linda Ikeji is actually lying? For those of you that are tech experts, do you think that Linda Ikeji has possibly deleted all of the allegations, all the articles that she published on the blog about Caroline, Caroline's child, Caroline's marriage? Guys, what do you think? I would love to know your thoughts about this one. So just go ahead, let me know about it all in the comment section below. And I'll see you guys on another episode of Frankly Speaking with Gloria Elijah. Do have an amazing, amazing day. Bye.